Hello guys, welcome back to another movie review. Yes, we are reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yes, apologies for the delay, but we're finally here. Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has finally hit cinemas, and I saw this probably 3.5 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Apologies, I was off with holidays, I've been off ill, so apologies. I've also this weekend uploaded a ton of videos. This is the 4th of 5. There's loads on there, so if you want to go and check them out and you've missed them, just do, because yeah, I've just got to catch up because I've been ill. Anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Obviously, Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, we've got Sean Gunn, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, all coming back in the Guardians of the Galaxy climax, really. It's the end of the trilogy of the first two movies. Now, the first two movies are some of my favourite Marvel movies of all time, and I really, really do love them. I think they're one of the best movies, not just Marvel movies, but I just think movies, the comic book movies, they're up there with the best comic book movies, in my opinion. And Guardians of the Galaxy is obviously brought to us by James Gunn, now the director of Suicide Squad, the first two Guardians of the Galaxies, and now the DC CEO of Creative Vision and all that, and he's writing the new DCEU. So this is like a bit of a weird situation where a director of a really good Marvel movie is now leaving Marvel after making one of the best trilogies in the MCU, is jumping over to now write for the competitor, well, not competitor, but the alternative DC Marvel comic book universe. And I gotta say, the third film definitely follows on from the first two in terms of style, in terms of feel. It's not a... This is just a movie that just encompasses what, these type of movies should be. This was full of emotion. This is the first time I think I felt proper emotion in a Marvel movie since Endgame. This is one of the best Marvel films, period, in my opinion. I think in my Marvel list on Letterboxd, I've actually put it in the top 10. I think it is. It's up there. It's very up there. I really enjoy Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was good. I actually prefer it to Volume 2, but I don't find it as good as number 1. When it does do well, though, it's obviously going to carry on, and it brings over some music. The music of these films is fantastic. I've got the first two on vinyl. I do need to pick up the third eventually on vinyl, because I just love having them. I use them quite a lot. I actually play it quite a lot, because the music is really feel good, I gotta be honest. Now, this movie does follow on, and I will say there was a lot of hype about this in terms of people going to be killed off. We obviously had the story of Dave Bautista saying he's never going to play Drax again after this, so the rumor was Drax is going to pass away and all this stuff. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's been out a couple of weeks now, and I think it was emotionally done really well, and in my opinion I think it rounded off the trilogy really well, and it showed that each of the characters went off and did their own thing, and it's nice to know where each of them have gone. They've all disbanded. There's obviously opportunity in the future for them to reconnect, but from the story point of view, they've all disbanded and gone their separate ways. And I think it was a really nice, wholesome ending to what is a really good trilogy. Sometimes you haven't gotta do what fans want and just do fan servicey things for fan service's sake. Sometimes it's just nice to just close a book type of thing and move on to the next one. And I think that's exactly how this movie feels. The star of this show, though, for me was the whole Rocket storyline. Now, that was in terms of the marketing, all the posters, it was all over it. It was very much leading to the fact that we all thought what was going to happen, would happen. But we got the backstory of Rocket in this film, and Bradley Cooper again voiced a really good Rocket, and Rocket stole this movie for me. It stole everyone's heart. We've all seen the baby Rocket. There's Funko Pops of it now. It's kind of going viral and all this stuff. It was a really good moment in the film, and yeah. So reviewing the film, what did I give it? Well, I actually gave this a 4-star. For me, it's one of the best Marvel films, as I say, in the top 10 Marvel films in my opinion, and that means it's probably going to be one of my top 10 movies of the year so far. Definitely. I really enjoyed it. Chris Pratt coming back, played a fantastic role. Dave Bautista did well. Zoe Saldana. Everyone did a fantastic job. Maybe things I didn't like about the film, some of the look of the film was a bit weird. Like, it gives me Doctor Who vibes in terms of the bad CGI and bad prosthetics. I don't know what it is, but like Star Wars, like their aliens look a lot more real than the Marvel aliens. They just look like a guy in a suit. You know what I mean? It looks like foam, like a foam suit. It doesn't look real. Whereas I feel like Star Wars looks a bit different. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe that's an intended choice, but for me, it just doesn't really work. I would rather it be realistic. As realistic as it can be anyways. But yeah, that's just a pinicky thing. But 4-star for me, I think it's a really solid score. It's my favourite Marvel MCU Phase 5 movie so far, and of course one of my favourite Marvel movies, period. But there it is. There is my review of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen it? Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.